From this crazy teenager who pulled one of the most dangerous stunts to make his escape, to this insane guy who opened fire on the cops in an attempt to evade arrest.
Stop reaching.
Look, stop reaching.
Here are several examples of the most shocking body cam moments of all time. Starting with the terrifying moment when two brave cops risked their lives in an attempt to rescue an unconscious man from a burning vehicle.
Hit it. Come on.
On the 24th of May 2021, two Austin police officers responded to a report concerning a burning vehicle with its driver still inside. He had suffered a medical emergency while parking his vehicle, and as a result, he left his leg on the accelerator, causing the tires to spin out and cause a fire. When the cops arrived at the scene, they had no idea that they were about to make one of the most daring rescues of their careers.
Get that extinguisher.
But there was a problem. It seemed that the cops might have arrived a bit too late as the vehicle was completely engulfed in flames. At this point, the cops silently prayed that the worst had not happened yet. For a moment, it almost seemed as if the man's fate had been sealed, as the windshield refused to bulge despite the desperate efforts by the officer to break it.
Hey, man. Woo. Come on. Hit it. Come on, man. Come on. Get out. Help me get him real quick. Come on out. Come on. Pull. Come on. Turn him over. He's having a seizure. 4-4, we got one now. He's having a seizure. We need EMS in 1018.
The officers had risked it all to save the dying man, and just in time before the vehicle exploded.
Pull. Come on. Turn him over. He's having a seizure.
In the end, the man was taken to Del Seton Medical Center, where he was treated and eventually made a full recovery. Although seeing a cop risking it all to rescue a man from burning flames was pretty crazy, it was nothing compared to the moment when cops apprehended a cold-blooded killer who had just opened fire on his neighbors for absolutely no reason at all.
Sorry, I had to do this. Sorry, I had to do this. These people.
On the 9th of July 2022, officers responded to a 911 call from a distressed woman alleging that her neighbor had opened fire on her and her boyfriend as they approached their residence. When the cops arrived at the scene, they did not know that they were about to deal with one of the worst neighbors of all time.
Okay.
They shot at us from the back.
Okay.
Look at this. My boyfriend is in there in the back and in the front.
Two GFC victims, one shot in the back. Need another unit with me, 906, so we I need another glove. Been shot in the stomach. Hey, stop. I need somebody to clear the apartment. I need somebody to take care of her. Apply some.
For some reason, the suspects seemed to be ready for what was coming.
Miss Carver, come over here, show me your hands. Keep your hands up. Walk towards me. Walk towards me. Keep walking, keep your hands up. Get down on your knees. Get down on your knees. Down on your knees. Do it then. Put your hands behind your back.
Do what?
Hands behind your back.
Ow.
Let's go. Come on.
Sorry, I had to do this. Sorry, I had to do
contact.
this. These people be walking up. Stand me up.
Right now we're standing up.
These people be long enough. I'm tired of it. Sorry. Putting up with the
Can we take everything out of your pockets?
Go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and stand you up. Go ahead.
You shot? You shot?
Yeah, I shot.
No, are you shot?
Are you hurt, sir?
Oh, no.
At this point, it was becoming clear that this crazy neighbor decided to end the lives of his neighbors just because he disliked them.
So let's do our job, okay? We'll get you double handcuffs that way they're not too tight on you, okay?
But I did already did.
Okay,
I
then
ain't
go ahead.
gonna do no more.
Just hold this up.
People me long enough.
When they arrived at the police station, one of the gunshot victims began to narrate the details of the incident. It was here that the terrifying details of the incident began to unfold.
Carlos turned back to go at him, to tackle him down and take the gun away.
So
And
Carlos
I tried to stop Carlos, and that's when he came towards our wall and started at us. As I was on the floor, Carlos was on the floor trying to get to me. I was trying to get inside my home.
So, Carlos was first, trying to tackle him?
No, Carlos was behind the wall. He started at us, and when Carlos tried to go towards him, he was already multiple times and hit the floor.
And after he shot Carlos, he went to you?
Yes, he came towards me at the doorway. I was in between the doors, both the back screen door and the back door. He came at me and started at me and telling me, "You like that?" And then when we were going in the house, he hit Carlos with the back of the gun. He started trying to attack us. Erica and Cody were telling him, shoot him, they ain't gonna do shit.
However, even more horrifying was the fact that the suspect showed no remorse at all for the crime that he had just committed.
We're just doing our job, okay? It's just precaution, okay?
I made it.
Okay, you just go ahead and put your back and then we'll slide you.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, right there. Number 1100.
Let me put my leg in there first.
Okay. Go ahead.
I didn't mean to do that, but it pissed me off.
You don't need medical attention? You're all good? Medical attention?
Beer.
A beer? Yeah? No, we can't get you a beer, man. You ain't that lucky. Alright, man.
These people, she's on PTSD. PTSD, that means you don't want to work, so you just say you get PTSD. I worked all my life, you know?
Yes, sir.
And people like that piss me off when they try to with me. I mean, I worked all my life.
Yeah. So today, when they came back and when they were walking across,
Yeah.
she
They
starts
walk right through my backyard all the time.
Okay.
They don't walk through the front. No.
So was this in the front yard when they were walking through, or the backyard?
The backyard.
They were in the backyard. And so were you out there on the little picnic table?
Yeah, I got a little picnic table back there, and I like to sit. I got a grill, and I enjoy life. I take good care of my place.
Yeah.
Look at my lawn.
Oh, absolutely. I noticed that when I went out there. You have a nice flag put up, and you have your lawns all cut.
Yeah, man, I'm a veteran, man. I serve my and these people piss me off when they never done nothing like that, but yet they won't take it out on me.
All right, James. The reason we want to talk to you is about the stuff that happened out there. Okay.
That's terrible.
Eventually, he began to tell his own side of the story. It was here that the cops realized that he was even crazier than he looked.
These people, her boyfriend, he's a pretty big guy, and he's already more or less threatened me a couple of times because he's a lot bigger than him, I guess. So anyway, all of a sudden, they were gone, and I was sitting outside. I was drinking a few beers, and I am afraid of him and her too. So I did have a gun outside. I've been in the Army. I have a right to bear arms.
Absolutely.
And I'm afraid that they're gonna have to, if they get a chance, they can hurt me. So I was just sitting there drinking a beer, and when they walked by, she started yelling again, and I said, shut up. And then he started coming towards me. So I reached over there and I grabbed it. And it happened so fast, I don't remember what happened. I know I shot him. I hope I didn't kill him, but I shot him. He took took off running. I shot him again, and then she was running, and I may have shot at her too. I don't know. It just happened real quick. I've been pissed off at these people for like a year now. I hope I didn't hurt him too bad.
In the end, he was charged with first-degree murder, attempt to commit a felony, tampering with evidence, and conspiracy to commit tampering with evidence. Agreed that this old man was insane. He was in no way compared to this crazy guy who decided to put up a fight with the officers rather than let them arrest him.
Come on, man. Let's do it.
On the 20th of September 2023, South Precinct police officers responded to a report of a disorderly person in Underwood Park. When the cops arrived at the scene, they soon realized that this was going to be one of the most difficult arrests they'd ever make.
What's going on, man? What's wrong with your ass? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with your ass? Get your ass. Nah, come on. Where you going?
Unfortunately for the suspect, later identified as Theodore Williams, seeing that cops meant trouble, he made a run for it, but the cops soon located him. However, they were in no way prepared for how crazy he was about to get.
What's the deal? What's going on, man? Huh? Come on, man. Let's do it. You didn't get him. Come on, what's up? What's up? What's up? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Better turn around. Put your hands on your back. Put your hands on your back right now. Put your hands on your back.
At this point, the cops were fed up with him, and this was when the situation completely took a serious turn for the worse.
Hands on your back. Hands behind your back. Hands on your back. 2200 block of Runaway. You just got the cuffs?
You say 24? 1024 and 1313.
In the end, Williams was charged with assault with bodily fluids, physical harassment, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest. Next, we go to the terrifying moment when Dion Marcus Rivas Maestas assaulted an officer with a military-style semi-automatic rifle during a traffic stop. On the 13th of May 2017, a Douglas County deputy observed what appeared to be a stranded motorist near County Line Road and got out of his van to help. Little did he know that this selfless act was about to land him in a potentially fatal scenario. For some reason, Marcus felt that it was a good idea to show the cop what he was capable of. He exited his vehicle armed with a semi-automatic rifle and charged at the officer. Realizing the gravity of the situation, the cop discharged his firearm twice, striking Marcus in the arm.
Shots fired! K-15 shots fired! K-15 shots fired! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Don't move!
From the sound of the officer's voice, it was clear that his life had just flashed before his eyes.
Get on the ground! 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 Don't move! Don't move! Let me see your hands. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. All right. Don't move. All right. Don't move.
At this point, Marcus began to realize how dumb it was for him to have attacked an officer in the first place.
Let me see that hand. Let me see that hand. Let me see that hand. It better be empty.
In the end, Marcus was taken to a local hospital for treatment. He was later charged with first-degree assault against a law enforcement officer. Just like Dion Marcus, this crazy psycho also tried sneakily pulling a gun on cops.
Stop reaching.
No. Stop reaching.
On the 26th of October 2021, multiple officers of the Louisville Metro Police Department responded to a domestic violence complaint. The suspect, named Ivan Foster, had been given an eviction notice by the homeowner but had refused to leave the premises. When the cops arrived at the scene, they did not know that they were just about to walk into the den of a very dangerous man. They followed Foster into his bedroom to gather his things. It was here that things took a turn for the worse.
Bro, I just want to make sure you ain't got no weapons. Then we're out here, brother. You're good. Just grab your shoes.
I'm sure. If I gotta go out, this all I have.
Well, grab
I don't
it.
have nothing.
Grab it.
Supposedly there's a gun in here somewhere.
In here?
Yeah, in the dresser.
There's nothing in here.
Don't reach for nothing. Don't reach for nothing.
There's nothing in
Don't.
here, sir.
Sit on the bed, please.
There's nothing in here.
Well, that's not what we're hearing. When we hear there's a gun involved, we take it a little extra seriously.
Y'all trying to kill me because she know I'm showing you.
Just sit down for me.
Have a seat on the bed.
Sir, just sit on the bed.
Have a seat on the bed, please.
I have no gun. Look, I do not have no gun. I take my shirt off so you don't see. I
No,
don't
you're
have
good.
a gun.
You're good.
Foster tried to convince officers that he was unarmed, but his actions proved otherwise. The situation began to get serious when he, instead of simply following orders, began to reach for something truly deadly.
Do you have your ID,
Don't
bro?
have a gun.
Where's your
I don't
ID?
have a gun on me. It's my ID right here, man.
Here you go.
Nothing up here, man. Nothing.
Stop reaching.
Nothing.
Stop reaching.
It turned out that what he had been reaching for all along was a gun he had hidden in a pile of clothes. He quickly pulled it out and fired a shot at the officers, hitting one of them in the hip. At this point, it became a kill or get killed situation, prompting the officers to quickly return fire in self-defense. They fired several shots at Foster, hitting him in his chest.
He's down.
Yeah.
He's down.
Get the gun off the bed.
In the end, he was pronounced deceased at the scene. Luckily, the officers suffered no casualties. If you thought Foster was insane, then you should see the horrifying moment when Kenneth Martell, a wanted murderer, had a cop desperately beg for her life. On the 26th of July 2018, Officer Brianna Tedesco, a Chicago State Police officer, noticed a suspicious truck parked in the middle of the night and proceeded to interrogate its driver. However, what was meant to end in a simple inquiry would eventually turn out to be the most terrifying moments of her career.
Hi. Good, how are you? What are you doing parked back here?
Just taking a nap for a while.
Okay, where are you coming from? How long have you been here?
I've been here for a while.
Not a big deal. I just have to make sure, you don't have any warrants or anything, which I'm sure you don't. Once I confirm that, you'll be on your way. No big deal. D-U-N-K-I-N? All right. So you said your name was James, right? So how come they can't find you?
Kenneth had given the cop the wrong name at first because he had no intention of getting caught, hoping that she'd leave him alone. But since that didn't work, he decided to show the cop that she had messed with the wrong man. It was at this point that things took a turn for the worse.
They're not finding a driver's license record for James Duncan. Do you have anything in the vehicle with your name on it? King Henry Lincoln 4596. No! I'll leave! I'll leave!
Okay,
I'll
let
leave!
go.
No!
Let go.
No!
Let go.
Hey, no! No, Desmond! No, Desmond! No! 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 Please don't do me!
Immediately after handing over what appeared to be his driver's license to the cop, Kenneth quickly pulled out a gun and aimed it at the officer. Realizing that it was now a matter of life and death, the cop somehow managed to prevent him from discharging the firearm, leading to an intense struggle between them. Fortunately, her partner, who had been waiting in the police van all along, quickly rushed down to her aid. He fired a shot at Kenneth, wounding him fatally.
8521 shots fired by the police. One suspect down.
In the end, Kenneth was declared deceased at the scene. Next, we go to the horrifying moment when Michigan police officers interrogated Gregory Miller, a psycho who had just tried to end his neighbor's life.
I hate the guy, I want him to die.
On the 29th of September 2023, Michigan police officers responded to a distress call about a man who had beaten his neighbor so hard that it left him unconscious. When the officers approached the suspect, they were eventually shocked to find out how insanely cold-hearted he actually was.
You say you know why I'm already here.
Mm-hmm.
So what started this tonight?
Well, good question. Neighbor is always making noise over next to my house. I'm tired of it. We don't get along.
Okay.
It's been going on for, well, since I moved in here.
Okay.
And it's not going to go away. I'm hoping in my heart that I outlive him.
Okay. But as far as tonight, what made you go over there and...
I would say he's always doing things to annoy me, which will go on forever. I mean, I moved in here, he was already here, him and his wife. We've had property line disputes, and he just likes to be right up in my business. I feel like, to me.
Okay.
So if I was going to tell a judge, if I have to go in front of a judge, he has 18 acres. He's always right in my face. That's why I put up a fence.
Fortunately, his neighbor had survived the attack, but as the cop interrogated Miller further, he began to reveal very disturbing details about his initial intentions.
Agitating me. I know you know how this goes. It's a property dispute. Mm-hmm. When I go, I have prostate cancer. When I go, guess who's going to go with me? Guess who's going to go with me? I'm going to die of cancer anyway.
Okay.
I'm just putting my rubber band on.
So I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but is that where some of this is coming from tonight? Mm-hmm. So you've got the prostate cancer, and you figured I'm going to go over and put an end to this tonight, and you went over there.
Not yet. I would like him to stay away from me.
Okay.
If he does not stay away from me, we're both going to go up there.
Okay. Are you threatening him?
I can't really. I mean, I don't know how I do.
So here's the deal. So like this line right here, okay? He owns this, you own this, right up like as tight as water, right?
Yes.
So he pays taxes on this, right? And you pay taxes on this, right?
Yes.
So he can come right up and cut every blade of grass right up to your line. He can make as much noise, he can do whatever. There's no noise ordinance. There's nothing. He can do whatever he wants on his property, okay? So, yeah, you can too. As long as you're on your property.
Can I put up a stereo and play rap music? Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Just drive him nuts.
If you want to be one of those guys,
I don't
and then deal with it,
But that's how I feel.
How many times did you hit him? 25, 30 times maybe?
No, probably 5 or 6. You're not even supposed to hit your neighbor once.
Okay.
Look, I hate the guy. I want him to die.
Okay. So were you?
And I'm trying to.
Was your attempt tonight to kill him?
No. just want him to stop. I know he's screwing with me.
Eventually, he started to come clean about the hatred he had for his neighbor and how it had driven him to go to take extreme measures in dealing with him. More shocking was the fact that he would have done it again if given the opportunity.
We basically hate each other. He wants me to die. I know he does. I want him to die. But I can't do.
So as far as
how can I? Legally, how can I?
One, you can't.
Other than outlive him.
You can't. Okay?
I hate that man.
So here's the deal. So what you're telling me is tonight you were in the house, he's over there cutting wood, you got irritated.
Yes.
You walked over there, you grabbed a hold of him, and you punched him multiple times.
Yes.
Was he fighting back or was he trying to get away from you?
He was trying to get away from me.
Okay.
You have to say everything legal. I understand.
No, I'm trying to get us what actually happened. That's what I'm here for. Okay?
Well, it's your job.
Yep.
I get it.
Okay. So Greg, at this point right now, what I'm going to do is I want you to turn around, put your hands behind your back for me. I want you to interlace your fingers. Interlace your fingers like you're praying.
I will.
No, interlace your fingers like you're praying.
Oh. Will you lock the door? Sometimes I think if I take him with me.
What's that?
I have prostate cancer.
Do you?
Yeah, if I take him.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Why are you going to take him?
Oh, because I'm going to die anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, and so take him. Yeah, that's what I wanted him to know.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually, after you let me
Walk
go...
up a little bit farther. Okay, right there.
After you let me go, now I'm really mad.
Okay.
So I might just go ahead and take him. Next time I see you, I'll probably be in a coffin. And so will he. Which I'm planning on.
In the end, Miller was charged with assault with intent to murder. If you thought Miller was crazy, his interrogation was nothing compared to the moment a crazy getaway driver dragged a cop for a few feet after a runaway teen hopped in his back seat. On the 29th of July 2023, Cleveland police officers were faced with a crazy teen who had fled during a traffic stop, resulting in a foot chase. At the time of the chase, the officers had no idea that they would end up in a life-threatening situation just moments later. Up to this moment, the officers had no idea that the teenager had possibly made arrangements with a friend to pick him up in a vehicle. It was when he was about to make his escape with the vehicle that the situation completely took a turn for the worse.
Trying to get picked up right now. That's a car, flip on it. Just dragged my partner. Be advised that car just dragged my partner.
In the end, the suspect successfully made his escape, and up till the moment of this documentary, both the teen and his insane driver have not been found.